Hello guys! Thank you for clicking on my video. Today, I thought it would be very fun to create Disney princesses in The Sims 4 and make them with a twist. Apply different aesthetics randomly on them and see how they would look if they were totally different and perhaps in today's world. I have my wheel of Disney princesses here. And if I didn't include any princesses, it's because I don't think they really match today's video, or I don't really consider them princesses. And there was also someone in a previous video that I did. I made Monster High characters into fairies, and specifically took inspiration from Winx fairies. You can see that video. I'll have it somewhere. So someone there suggested that I could make Disney characters with a twist and make them like darker versions of themselves or something, or brats. And even though I'm not doing that exact thing today, a lot of aesthetics that we're gonna have might be darker themed. Let's spin to see which princess I'm gonna create first. I am really excited. Let's see. And we're getting Snow White. I knew it. I don't know how I knew it, but I knew it. So we've got Snow White, which is she's literally the first Disney princess ever made. She is the oldest one, but she's also kind of the youngest one because she is supposed to be 14. I don't like that implication, so I'm just gonna be making her a young adult. Here is my wheel with aesthetics. I found this wheel on the internet, but I also made a lot of differences here. I erased a lot of aesthetics. I added some aesthetics. There's a lot of aesthetics on here that I have never done before, and I just took a glimpse of to see if I want to include them in this or not, because there's a lot of aesthetics that don't really work in The Sims, or like they don't really work with making them on princesses. For example, I couldn't have princess core when I'm making Disney princesses. Oh my gosh. Hikecore. There's no way. What do you mean? Okay, you know what? This actually kind of makes sense because she did go into the woods, right? She was like walking around in the forest and just having her own sort of adventures. For a bit of context for you, hikecore is this aesthetic right here. It has a lot of like cargo pants. I see obviously a lot of trainers and hoodies and like sports bras, some sunglasses. This is gonna be a Snow White that actually ran away from her evil stepmother and decided she wants to see the world, see nature, and go hiking. That's actually the 7 dwarfs, and it's just her team that go hiking up mountains and things like that. You know what? Why not? I don't think that's bad at all. So she looks like this. I would say that perhaps I do see a warmer tone. Yeah, okay, so let's just do that, I guess. She's got brown eyes. She's got very like small, thin eyebrows, so, but not like super thin, like drawn on. Eyes are quite big and round. And now I'm gonna go ahead and make the skin. Actually, I think I might do this one, this strudel one. Freckles, so I don't want to give her freckles when she doesn't have them originally. I'm gonna go ahead and give her lashes. Yeah, so let's pick a hairstyle. Snow White has short hair. She has very curly hair. Oh my god, wait, that's kind of perfect. No, not curly. Oh wait, there's this one. Yeah, I really like that one. Hold on. So it's from Clumsy Alien. What I will be giving her, she does originally have a ribbon on her head, so I'm either going to be giving her red sunglasses or a red beanie. So this would be what it would be like if we did the sunglasses instead of the ribbon. So she does have red lips, so maybe we could keep that. Yeah, why not? Okay, so it needs to be something a bit more casual, right? Because it's like, it's hiking, it's being athletic, it's being in nature, so it doesn't really have to exist. Yeah, okay, I think that's fine. And then I always use this one from Lovestruck, this one like full face thing from Lovestruck, because I feel like it adds a lot of shades and things like that and shine. So her color palette is dark blue and yellow on her dress, so I will be trying to like keep that for the hikecore outfit, same way we kept the red on her head with the ribbon. So something like that could work. And also something like this. I have this. Does the first one have like a yellow swatch? There is this swatch, which is not really yellow, but do I care? Yeah, I think I'm gonna be between this and this. This is much more the right type of cargo pant, but this one is the better color. This is like the jackets that a lot of the pictures have. Oh wait, hold on, that's actually gonna, isn't that like, okay wait, because that reminds me a lot of like this kind of thing, this kind of jacket, right? Oh my gosh, and it's totally giving Snow White. Could do something like that. I don't think that this is bad. I do have like a thing that goes up to the neck here. Is it this? Oh, it is. Would it be strange? I think it looks strange. Let me pick out the sneakers too. I don't think this screams hikecore, but I don't think that she would have nails that are like really taken care of. Her shoes are red, but this kind of would look weird, wouldn't it? Maybe these ones. Yeah, these ones are kind of cute. Maybe I needed to have a bit more like backpacks, CC backpacks. Because the only ones I have are this cat one and this like satanic coffin one. Like the not great options actually. I think I'm pretty much on point with this sort of like puffy jacket, and the cargo pants and sneakers. Maybe I should be giving her a beanie. I find that the best beanie in the game is actually the one that is base game. I think it's base game. Because the other ones just make a bit of a mess on their heads. We could do like something from the game. It doesn't really matter. These are just sunglasses. Maybe like the white for the white color on the sides. That is so funny. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I need to make her lips a bit darker. There we go. That's Snow White as hikecore Snow White. I think this is hilarious. Hell yeah. You know what? Let her be a hiker. Let her be an athletic girl with her team of hikers in the woods, in the mountains, not cooking in a cabin for 7 men. You know? I think this is a much better outcome for her. Who is going to be the next girl here? Not again. Girl. Get over it. That's what you got. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, Raya. Okay, I did not expect that. Okay, so Raya is the princess that is probably the last princess that's been added. That's interesting. We've got the oldest and the youngest, right? So she's from the movie Raya and the Last Dragon. I actually watched that movie. I thought it was pretty funny and it was pretty beautiful to watch and very gay. So let's see what we're gonna get for Raya. We're getting alien. No. This is really cursed, isn't it? So before we go ahead and I show you Raya, I want to show you how I kind of added some things to Snow White. So I added this backpack that I really wanted her to have. I also turned her turtleneck here to white because I think it looks better and it's also like indicative of the collar that she has and the little bits of white in her dress. So that is Snow White's actual outfit here, and I also made the rest of her outfits. I made her formal outfit, this normal Snow White outfit, the way that she is originally. I decided that all of their formal outfits would be how they are in their Disney form. And then this is her athletic. I was going off of the hikecore again. And this is her sleepwear. This is her party outfit. Again, going off of like different variations of the hikecore aesthetic. This is also like cargo pants for the swimsuit because I feel like that's perfect. And then again, this for hot weather. And then this for cold weather. And I think this is pretty much a success for the hikecore aesthetic for Snow White. Now, for Raya, I already made her because I was kind of worried. I didn't really have enough of alien things in the game, so I went ahead and downloaded some CC that I thought could work. So for example, I got these earrings that I think are perfect for the aliencore. This is a hat that I don't know what pack it's from, but I think it's the only sort of thing that I have that has an alien indicative, like something that hits like it's like an alien on it. I really like this green, neon green sort of like eyeliner, eyeshadow thing going on. I think it fits the aesthetic, and it's also not too much that she loses her Raya identity. I really like this hair for her. I think it really looks like Raya's hair, and she's got these brown eyes. She has a monolith, of course, and a little bit of a wider nose and lips and mouth. She's ripped because she's literally like a martial arts warrior guardian, and I feel like out of all the princesses, she's really meant to be ripped. Now, she has this t-shirt here with this green jacket. This is an abduction, so this is like one of the only alien prints that I had in my game. Then I gave her these normal shorts because I wanted these leggings to be visible. So these leggings have these alien symbols on here, and I feel like that really works. But then again, I also gave her these neon green socks and these boots here. Before we go any further, I really want you to know that this is how the aliencore aesthetic looks. It has just a lot of alien print. It is meant to be sorts of green shades with alien symbols. So yeah, that is what I tried to do here, and why I also downloaded some things. This is her everyday aliencore outfit. This is her formal outfit. I also want to give her this because I found this and I was like, oh, insane, actually. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think this is perfect. This is her sword here, as you can see. This is what I'm going off of. I really want you to be able to see how much I tried to make this look similar. And I really think that the hat is everything. Like, this is so much like the poster, I think. Then this again is her athletic with the aliencore aesthetic again. This is one of the things that I downloaded. It just literally says alien. And then this is her sleepwear, just this shade of alien green. This is her party outfit, which I think is so fun. Her t-shirt here is an abduction again and some other UFOs. It says paranormal. Then again, the earrings, and I also added this hat that has this green shade that matches. And then these pants, also again from Trilec, like the first thing here at the top here. And they have these alien, is it pins or like stitched on prints? I'm not sure, but they're really cool, and I didn't even know I had this, but they have these alien heads on them, so I think they really work. I also gave her these like little gloves because I think it's cute. Again, I gave her these shoes again from Trilec. They have great things, actually. What a great creator. You should go and check them out. This is her swimwear because I don't know, that's the most alien thing I could find. This is a shorter version of the previous pants. These are these open toe shoes again from Trilec. This is a top that, even though it doesn't have like something alien, if you could like squint, you could imagine that this has something to do with aliens in this shade. And then she also has this hat that has the alien head on here. So I think that is pretty good. This is her cold weather outfit. Again, she has this beanie, and this is, it gives to me like very much futuristic, so I kept it. This is very much a alien-y color to me, this green and these matching shoes and these even these sweatpants. Even though they're sweatpants, I don't know, I really like the way that they cover this shoe like that, so I wanted to keep it. So these nails that are kind of like this neon warm green, I only removed those nails in her formal outfit because obviously Raya wouldn't have like painted nails. She's active, she's adventurous and family oriented because in her movie she wanted to save her father after he was petrified. And yeah, she's also like a guardian of a gem in her movie. I saw that movie a long time ago. I was trying to make sense in my brain of how in the world she would be an aliencore person after, you know, being like a martial arts guardian. Like, you know what, this is her modern world. The same way that she was like a nerd with the dragons, she would be into conspiracy theories and aliens. Also, she doesn't have any skirts. I really wanted to keep that element because you can see some skirts when you look up aliencore aesthetic, but because she's Raya and I really can't see her wearing a dress out of her own volition, I gave her all pants, shorts, knee length. That is Raya. It's goblincore for Aurora, and I love Aurora, so I'm very excited to make Aurora in goblincore aesthetic. I think it really matches her. So I went ahead and created the base for Aurora. I adore her. Look at her. I gave her violet eyes because there's been a debate with Aurora's eyes whether they are black, whether they are blue, and whether they are violet. I choose to go with the fact that they're violet because it makes her a bit more magical. For one, she's supposed to have magical beauty gifted by fairies, and two, I feel like it makes her stand out a bit more against the other princesses. So this is Princess Aurora. She's one of my favorite Disney princesses. I love her so much. This is the main Aurora, and also she has this Briar Rose persona when she's not a princess, when she doesn't know basically that she's a princess. I chose to honor all of these different outfits that she has with her formal outfit. So this is her commoner outfit. This reminded me a lot of her dress, so I used this for the pink variation and then the blue variation, because if you don't know, in her movie she's really caught between two fairies that just want to make her dress pink, the other one wants to make her dress blue. So that is also why she has these variations. I think both of them match her very well, and this is actually the dress that she wears for most most of the time in the movie, she falls asleep in this dress and she wakes up in this dress. So I feel like this is more so her dress, but because Cinderella also has a blue dress and she's also blonde, they promoted Aurora with the pink dress. If you want this hair, this is Golden Hair, I think, by Enriquez 4, and I have already gone ahead and given her this eyeliner because I feel like it really works very well with her eye shape, and some eyelashes here. These are from Twisted Cat. Most of my eyelashes are by Twisted Cat. Oh, I've also given her some lipstick, again by Twisted Cat, and again I've also given her the Love Struck full face. So these dresses are by Sifix, and then this tiara is by Blue Craving. It's basically this sort of like muted colors with browns and greens that are very foresty themed. If you would ask me what Aurora's style would be as she is in the movie, I would say cottagecore, obviously, but I feel like goblincore, which is some sort of like sister cousin aesthetic, like maybe this makes sense if we had an Aurora that lived in the cottage and actually knew that her aunts, quote unquote, are fairies, that she has fairy gifts in her, like the song and the beauty. That's how the goblincore aesthetic makes sense for her. So something like this could make sense for goblincore. Maybe we should do something like this, something a bit more cutesy potentially. Then this is the lipstick that I've given her from the formal outfit. Yeah, we can totally do that. Oh, I really like the way that looks on her. I think from what I've seen of Aurora, she's definitely the person that would wear long skirts, but let's find the top first. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is so goblincore to me. I definitely love this for hot weather, so I'm gonna send it there. I think this is by Clumsy Alien, by the way. A lot of the things that I'm using, I'm noticing are by Clumsy Alien or Trillic, but what can I say? So something like this could be a good idea, because there's a lot of like butterfly themes on the goblincore aesthetic. I have these earrings actually. I just don't know if they'll be visible. Yeah, you can't see them. The necklace then. Do I have like some sort of wings or... Oh, I do have this. Oh, that is so good. Oh, that is definitely perfect. Oh, I love that. Oh, I have this bag, which I kind of think works. Don't mind the little hand going into the bag. I've given her these nails that she also had in the movie, because I think they do work for like goblincore. Is there a butterfly ring? Isn't there supposed to be a butterfly ring? Oh, there it is. I don't know who this is by. I'm trying to read it. If you can read that, that's what this is by. And also it's perfect because it kind of matches like the necklace, so that's really cool. Is that a butterfly too from the werewolves pack? I'm not really sure. I also saw a lot of sneakers here, and also, yeah, why would she have heels? She loves the nature and things like that, so it also makes sense for Aurora as a character to not wear them. So there we have it. This is Aurora goblincore. It's like it's her last name. Why did I say it like that? This is Aurora with the goblincore aesthetic, and I hope I'm doing the aesthetic right. This is what I feel like is correct. There's a lot of different kinds of outfits here to take inspiration from. I'm just so sad that I couldn't use these earrings that I do have. At least I did have a butterfly necklace, and that was visible, and then I did use like the long skirt again for her formal outfit. This is the entire thing. I just gave her some heels for this because it is a princess outfit. It's not really what she would have chosen to wear for herself. This is her being barefoot because she was barefoot. What can I do? She was. So she's gonna continue being barefoot in the woods. However, I will take out this eyeshadow. So there we have it. Let's continue. This is Aurora's goblincore aesthetic outfit. I kept the whole color palette of the goblincore aesthetic. This is a little nightgown, night dress, whatever you want to call it. This is her party outfit, and I really, really like this party outfit. I might even like this better than the everyday outfit, but it happens a lot to me. Sometimes I really make the party outfit much better than the everyday outfit, but anyways, I hope they both are like very good looking at least. I really like this one, and I do like the fairy wings here. All like the flowers, I think the whole thing looks very, very good for goblincore. I have this for the swimwear. I think these sunglasses suit Aurora very much, and then this is a swimsuit with like a little flower. This is the hot weather outfit. I'm not really sure that I love it, but I do think that this works very well as a set. I feel like this top is so much like a top that I saw in the mood boards and the inspiration boards. I use these sunglasses just because they're fairy wings, and then like I just use these like open shoes because it's hot weather. And then for cold weather, I'm using this long like cardigan. Is called a cardigan. I really like this outfit as well. I think it's very indicative of goblincore, and I think that Aurora suits this shade of green, like deep forest green, so much. I think I did a pretty good job here. Not to like boost my ego or anything. Her traits are also romantic, loves outdoors, and music lover, because I feel like those are the ones that suit her best, describe her the best out of the traits in the game. And I also give her the soulmate aspiration. I think that we're ready to do the last one for this video. I don't know why it wasn't recording, but we just landed on Cinderella. I don't know how it landed on Cinderella, because literally this is right in the middle. But okay, we're doing Cinderella, and it's so strange because we've done Snow White, we've done Aurora, and now we're doing Cinderella, and we've also done Raya, who's like the last officially added princess. So we did it in a weird order. We're doing the old with a touch of the new, I suppose. The aesthetic that we landed on is cyberpunk, and I'm actually really excited for this because it reminds me of the Lunar Chronicle book series by Marissa Mayer, where Cinderella there is a cyborg. So that is so interesting. I'm so excited to see how this will turn out. Gone ahead and created her face based on how she looks like. I've given her this skin detail that I think is called Syngram. Then I've given her this highlight by Twisted Cat. I think it's the cherry set. Then I give her this Miko lip overlay and I sort of make her lips a little bit more accurate. This is the mood board for the cyberpunk aesthetic. Like you see, there's a lot of cargo pants. There's a lot of black and white. There are a lot of tops that are cropped or with like futuristic designs or like biker designs. There's also some coats, but I don't think I'm doing that. And there's a lot of sneakers, but also there are some heels that are like really chunky. I give her this eyeliner because I think it looks quite like futuristic and like black and silver. Go with more so the silver dress idea that Cinderella has. I'm giving her this Twisted Cat eyeshadow. Then I give her this highlighter by Cosmetic, Love Struck Full Face of Contour. I give her this choker because it's almost identical to the one she actually wears, and it is also cyberpunk, which is great. Then I give her a bunch of piercings because I think this matches the cyberpunk aesthetic, like a bunch on her ears, a septum, an eyebrow, and then I also give her later a nostril stud. Her actual dress is by Sifix, and I also give her these gloves because like you saw in her design, she has these very long gloves. This is actually the lip color that I give her for every outfit. I think it looks pretty much like the actual one that the princess has. Give her this eyeliner for her princess outfit. I think the choker here again is by Serenity or Scented. The earrings I give her are by I think a Glitterberry Sims. She does have this like whole like headband that goes into earrings. It's a bit strange, but obviously I don't have anything like that, so I just gave her like that ribbon on the top of her head. For the cyberpunk outfit, I have these amazing headphones, so I will be giving her these ones in the blue color. They are by Blue Carving. For her outfit, there are both items by Evil Sims. The shoes again are by Trillic. They're like some sort of like biker boot. They're like really like punk. I've given her these blue nails with that sort of like metallic tip. And for rings, I give her these many like black rings set by, I think it's by the Goth and Grunge kit. And I give her this bracelet that is from Businesses and Hobbies. I don't know, I feel like it kind of looks cool. I also give her that fishnet mesh by Trillic, this snowy escape watch that is sort of like, it is kind of neon and it's like kind of futuristic. Also, I give her these Madeline lashes because of these beautiful glasses. I think are amazing. They're futuristic. The hair that I end up giving her is by MVK. That is the cyberpunk everyday outfit. This is her athletic outfit, that little print with the neon letters. This is the sleepwear, just kind of simple and a bit futuristic. This is the party outfit. These glasses are by Madeline, and also I think this is a Simplicity headset. Not sure. The necklace again is by the Goth and Grunge thing, and clumsy alien top. Not sure where their pants are from, but the shoes are by Trillic. This is her swimsuit with the zipper because I felt like maybe that was the best one. These beautiful glasses, the Vampire's Joker, and I think this set of clothes are by Scented. Really great creator, and the shoes are by Regina Raven. I think this is an amazing outfit actually because of the shade of blue here. It's very silvery like her dress in the movie, so I love that. Here we have the cold weather outfit. Gives me a lot of cyberpunk because of the glasses over the head, even though they're supposed to be like ski glasses, whatever. This dress I think gives me so much of a cyberpunk vibe, and these boots by Trillic, and those leggings that I have given her. She's good, neat, and an animal enthusiast, and I also gave her the big happy family aspiration because I feel like that's the only thing that could make sense for Cinderella. I feel like she just has a soft spot for family, or I don't know what else. I didn't know what else to give her. Okay. Now I go through a little bit of like my highlights from everything that I made for this video, and tell me which one was your favorite. I think my favorite is probably Cinderella. I don't know, I think that she turned out so incredibly cool, even though I do think that Snow White looks really, really good. I think she looks quite close to Snow White, and I also really love Aurora because I love Aurora. I struggled the most with Raya, but you know, I still love her and I still think she looks like Raya, so you know, I just think that Aurora looks just so pretty, and I'm so fascinated by the outfit that Cinderella wears, that her outfits almost. So yeah, tell me what you thought. Thank you so much for watching this video. I cannot wait to do the rest of them because I do want to do the rest of them. So I hope you like this video. I want to make the rest of the princesses in random aesthetics, you know? So if you liked the video, click on the like button and leave me a comment down below so that I know that you liked it and that I should continue my efforts with these videos. And subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss the next video where I recreate the princesses and give them random makeovers. So again, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!
Hasta la vista!